Shalom, family. Messiah Christ bless. Messiah Christ bless. All right, the title of the class today is called Israel, a people in need of salvation. Because what brought this on just through regular studying, you know what I mean, reading the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 specifically, I saw that, and based off our experiences at camp, the main issue with our people is they're trying to save their oppressor. We are trying to save our own oppressor, right? And that mentality is a destroyed mindset. We are people that are asleep. We need to wake up. We've been oppressed. We've been destroyed and things of that nature. So, Lord's will, we can take these scriptures here and enlighten ourselves to understand that salvation is only for us and that we are the children of the Most High God. Give me Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. Romans 13, verse 11. Start off.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11.
Go ahead.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Read it again.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Right. So the Bible is telling us in that knowing the time, we all should know what times we are living in now. Right? We've been born into oppression. We've been born into being the second-class citizens. Right? We've witnessed these things. And that's the issue as well with our people. We sit there and we see it clear as day, the hatred that these other nations have for us. The position that we're in, whether you look at the prison population, right? You look at the welfare system. You look at the overall structure of our families. We see those things and we turn a blind eye to it and don't see that we are being oppressed. Read that again from the top.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
He said, now this is high time to awake out of sleep. If you're going to wake up at any time, you would want to wake up and you need to wake up right now. Read on.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
Now is what?
Our salvation.
All peoples.
Our salvation.
I'm going to be a very redundant today in regards to all of these scripts that has to deal with salvation for a reason. Right? Read that again. Read it from the top.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
He said, now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Read.
For now is our salvation.
Now is our salvation. Not everyone's salvation. Read.
Nearer than when we believed.
Is nearer than when we believed. A lot of us have lost hope. A lot of our people don't have any hope. Right? We don't see ourselves as the chosen people of God. Hence the reason why when we go out and teach our people, we meet resistance. It's a diabolical mindset for people to be told that you're the greatest people on the planet Earth. The God of this Bible is for you. He looks like you. You've been lied to all of your life. You've been given truth and you reject it, and you look at us, or you look at the people that's giving the message as the ones that are hateful, and they hate you for trying to uplift you. Right. That's a destroyed mindset. Give me that in Corinthians 15, verse 34. 15, verse 34. And while we're waking up, this is what we must wake up to.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 34.
Go ahead.
Awake to righteousness.
Do what?
Awake to righteousness.
Right, so our job now, when we do wake, the only way we're going to wake up is to the righteousness of the Most High God, which is the application and the understanding of his laws, statutes, and commandments, and doing it as a nation of people. Most High's laws was not given to everyone. The Most High's laws was only given to the Israelites. Matter of fact, get that real quick. Psalms 137. I said I wasn't going to go off topic, but it's not really off topic. Read that.
Psalms chapter 147, verse 19.
Read.
Let's go. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
Go ahead.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgments was shown unto Israel. Read.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
That's in the Bible. It says he has not dealt so with any nation. That's what is written in the Bible. That's clear as day. There is no private interpretation when it comes to that. Right. There is none. The interpretation is what the author intended for it to mean. That's what the interpretation is. He said he has not dealt so with any nation. That's what it means. Read it again. He has not dealt so.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
With any other nation but Jacob or the Israelites, which is the so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
And as for his judgments.
And as for his judgments, read.
They have not known them.
These other nations have not known the judgments of the Most High God. They do not have the wisdom of God. They don't understand these scriptures. That's why we must not seek learning of these scriptures from them.
Right.
When your brothers come out there, though, it's an issue because we hate ourselves and we hate our people, and especially the black man as a nation of people. Right? Give me Hosea 4, verse 6. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. What's going on with our people, though?
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Go ahead.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
It's a destroyed mindset to not accept the fact that you're the greatest people on this earth and that there is a redeemer for you, and that the only way out of this slavery is through the words written in this Bible. That's a destroyed mindset. Read.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Read on.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
And because our people reject knowledge to this day, read.
I will also reject thee.
We continue to deal with the punishments of the Most High God.
Right.
The Most High said, I will go and return to my place until we as a people acknowledge our offense and start seeking his face in these scriptures. Read.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
Go ahead.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
Go ahead.
I will also forget thy children.
And that's why you see us generation after generation being destroyed. Read on. Read the next verse. Read the next verse.
Verse 7.
Go ahead.
As they were increased,
Go ahead.
so they sinned against
So
me.
it says, as we were increased, so they sinned against me. We continue to sin against God, though he's continuously showed grace and mercy. For the Most High could have allowed these other nations to completely annihilate us off the planet Earth.
Right.
He could have allowed that thing. We could still be in chattel slavery today. We really don't understand the level of grace and mercy that the Most High has given us as a nation of people. Right? Because he didn't have to do those things. The only reason why he has had this mercy is because of the covenant that he made with our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? Read that verse again, verse 7.
As they were increased, so they sinned against me.
Read.
Therefore will I change their glory into shame.
Therefore will I change their glory into shame. Give me Lamentations chapter 2 and verse 14. Lamentations 2, verse 14. You're going to read through 17. Right now, we're just setting the foundation in regards to the mindset of our people. The mindset of our people, and as well as how the nations are dealing with us and how they see us as a nation. Read.
Lamentations chapter 2, verse 14.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee.
It says, our prophets have seen vain and foolish things for us. Things that do not profit us at all. Stupid things. Things that make absolutely no sense. Like celebrating Thanksgiving, which is coming up in a few weeks. Like celebrating Christmas, right? Being proud to be an American when the whole premise of America is based off of our slavery and the destruction of our people. It makes absolutely no sense. Read.
Right.
And they have not discovered thine iniquity.
Go ahead.
To turn away thy captivity.
Right, and that's how we get out of captivity, is by repenting and becoming righteous under the Most High God.
Right.
But our prophets, our leaders have not seen those things for us. They're not telling us to keep God's laws. They're not telling us to awake to righteousness. Read on.
But have seen for thee false burdens.
Go ahead.
And causes of banishment.
Read.
All that pass by clap their hands at thee.
Mm-hmm.
They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem.
Read.
Saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?
The other nations know who we are. And they know exactly who they are oppressing. They understand the beauty that we have as a nation of people. They understand our wisdom and understanding as well. That's why they used our people to build this country and to invent things like the cell phone and the light bulb and the railroad tracks and things of that nature. They know it. We know that we've done these things as a nation, but we don't accept the fact that the reason why we're able to do these things and the reason why these nations use us and abuse us the way they do is because we're God's chosen people, and we are the greatest people on the planet Earth that has fallen from grace, that has fallen from our rightful place. Read on.
Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?
Go ahead.
The joy of the whole earth?
Because we are the joy of the whole earth. Read.
All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee.
Read.
They hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up.
Right, and you know how they know that we've been swallowed up? They know that we've been swallowed up as a nation of people based off of how they see our people react to men telling you that you're great, telling our sisters that their hair is beautiful and they no longer need a perm, telling our brothers that you are the greatest men on the planet Earth and that you're the strongest men, you're the great, you need to stand up and now be men of the Lord. Right? That's how they know that they've swallowed us up. Read.
Certainly, this is the day that we look for.
Go ahead.
We have found. We have seen it.
Right. This is the day that they look for. They look for the time that thousands of our people be intermingled with the other nations outside of an arena going in to have a big prayer vigil. Right? They look for those times. And then when the men of the Lord come through, they look for our people to be enraged. They look for our people to want to fight. They look for our people to want to go against the prophets of the Most High God. Right? Read on.
The Lord hath done that which he had devised.
Go ahead.
He hath fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old.
Read.
He hath thrown down, and he hath not pitied.
That lets you know that our enemies, these other nations, these Edomites, these Moabites, these Ishmaelites, they understand, they know what's written in the Bible about our people. They've done their homework. And they understand that as long as they keep us in sin, they'll be able to keep their foots on our neck, and they will continue to oppress us. Read.
And he hath caused thine enemy to rejoice over thee.
Go ahead.
He hath set up the horn of thine adversaries.
Right, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 now. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Verse 15, because this is what they're referencing in Lamentations 2, verse 17. The Lord has done that which he had devised. This is what they understand. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Go ahead.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Read verse 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee.
Read.
Till thou be destroyed.
Right, so these curses, because we broke God's laws, now we're under the curses of the Most High God. This is what our enemies understand. That's why it says our prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee. Right, they have not discovered our iniquity to turn our captivity. Right, read on.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Go ahead.
To keep his commandments.
Read on.
And his statutes, which he commanded thee.
Read on.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
It says these curses are going to be upon us as a nation of people for a sign identifying who God's chosen people are. It's high time that we wake out of sleep. The bottom line is when you see our slavery written in the Bible and you identify the nation of people that fits this particular captivity that this Bible is talking about, you see, as a nation of people, we see that we are the Israelites. And we understand that we're God's chosen people. And with that understanding, then we should wake up and turn back to God. Read on.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
And our problem is we don't enjoy serving God. We don't enjoy the Most High's feast days. Our people don't like to be told that on the Sabbath day you cannot cook. Our sisters don't like to be told that you cannot wait. We got to argue up and down. It almost gets violent when we tell our sisters they cannot wear pants and you need to put on a dress. But the whole thing is, on their wedding day, what do our sisters look for? A dress. When they go to prom, well, nowadays prom, they wear pantsuits and catsuits, all that foolishness. But there's such a thing called a prom dress. Why on earth do we have to fight and tell our sisters that you're a princess and that you need to wear a dress and not be manly and wear pants or dress like a prostitute? Read on.
For the abundance of all things.
Read verse 47 again.
Verse 47. because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Now we are serving our enemies. The Most High has put our enemies against us. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
For what?
In hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
And what is that enemy going to do?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
It says that enemy is going to put a yoke of iron upon our necks. Chattel slavery is what we're going to go through. Read.
Until he have destroyed
And
thee.
now we're completely destroyed as a nation of people. Let me get the first video with the children, right? What did he destroyed that revolutionary mindset. He destroyed that will to want to be free from captivity, right? Yeah, I want that one right there. I'm going to show you how it's easy for our children to understand, right? That's why he tries to get the minds of our people. But the adult so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man and woman, they've been completely jacked up. But look how easy it is for our children to understand oppression and to understand the enemy that's at hand. Read, play that.
He threw the rock. He tried to hit my sister, but he almost hit me about that much away from me. And I sure wish he had hit me with that rock. I would pick up the rock right next to me and hit him right dead in his face.
Stop right there.
They always
Stop.
say
Pause
niggas
it
is
real
doing
quick. Pause it. If you look at her facial expressions and the way she feels at that time, you can see that she's a very angry little sister. And rightfully so. That's what and it's a natural reaction to the oppression that she felt. They riding through a white neighborhood and the white kids threw a rock at her. All because she was black. Right? Go ahead and play.
Everything. They always say we're doing everything, right? Every time the white people come down the block, we don't push them out their neighborhood and throw rocks and start hitting them. We don't bother the white people around our neighborhood, but when we get in a white neighborhood, they just push us out.
Yeah. Everybody was a citizen with nothing, they were a piece of dirt, dogs. I mean, that's the way you treat an animal. I mean, God, we're human beings. You don't treat other people like that. It's just wrong. Black, white, I don't care. A person is a person. Skin should have no bearing on how you treat a person. That's just wrong.
I hate their goddamn guts.
Hey, baby girl is not playing. Baby girl is not playing.
I can't say that I hate them. I can't say that it's totally the kids' fault. I mean, I'm sure their parents had some bearing on the way they feel and everything else. I think it's just the system. I don't know. I can't say that I hate them because I don't hate anybody.
All right, you can stop it right
forgive
there.
them?
No. Play it. I'm sorry. Play it.
No.
Rewind it a little bit.
No.
If you can.
Can't take back no hurt. But they gonna always do that. They always spit on us like we some dogs. They always gonna do
back
that.
on them.
Ain't nothing gonna change.
Right. So that right there, it shows you give me Ecclesiastes 7:7. It shows you the level of destruction of our people, how our young and this was like 30, 40, 50 years ago, right? But our young people felt that oppression and their natural reaction was anger. The old girl said, I hate their guts. You know what I mean? She was tripping, right? And then they asked, do you forgive them? And the brother said no, because they're never going to change, because they understand who they are. But you notice there was a soothsayer in there, right? The old girl was sitting there yelling and screaming like, it's not fair to keep doing it to us. And then when little shorty started going crazy on him, like, I hate their guts. She's like, no, I can't say that I hate everyone. It's not that bad. It's just the system. That one is asleep. That's who the oppressor wants to see. And that's what we see now. It's gotten worse and worse. From the civil rights movements up until today, we're completely destroyed as a nation of people now. Right? Read that real quick.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7.
Go ahead.
Let's go. Surely oppression.
It says surely oppression. Meaning obviously or definitely oppression does what?
Make it a wise man mad.
It says make it someone with wisdom should be upset. Your natural response or your natural reaction to oppression or slavery or captivity should be anger. You should want to resist. You should have a problem with that. But those yokes of iron were removed from our necks once we were completely destroyed as a nation of people. It is high time for our people to awake out of sleep. We must wake up and awake to righteousness. Read on.
And a gift.
A what?
And a gift.
Does what?
Destroyeth the heart.
A gift destroys the hearts of our people. Now give me I get this dude mixed up with, I be calling him Samuel Jackson, but that's Morgan Freeman. Put Morgan Freeman. Get them two dudes mixed up, man. They both, I don't know. But play Morgan Freeman. This is how a gift destroys the heart. Right? Because old girl tried to calm the kids down. Once the kids started getting real crazy with it, like, yo, I hate their guts and I want them to die, all type of craziness, that's what she's going to calm down. We don't want that on our own massa. Right? No. Oh, we need to have that anger, but it has to be channeled. Go ahead and play that.
Do you think that race plays a part in wealth distribution, or either a mindset that you can't or
Today?
cannot? Yeah.
No,
You don't?
no, I don't. Hey, you and I, we're proof. Why would race have anything to do with it? Put your mind to what you want to do and go for that. It's kind of like religion to me. It's a good excuse for not getting there.
Yeah. You know, I said, and it's probably get me in trouble, but I said to some of my colleagues recently, so I know that it's an issue, but it seems like every single day on television I'm talking about race, and it's because of the news cycle, it's in the news, but sometimes I get so tired of talking about it, I want to just go, this is over, can we move on?
And if you talk about it, it exists.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like it exists and we refuse to talk about it, but making it a bigger issue than it needs to be is the problem we have.
Stop. I kind of want to play it again, but that gift destroys the heart because the brother asked him, do you think race plays a part in financial status or whatever it is? And the dude said no. Morgan Freeman said no, and we're proof of it, me and you, because we're rich, right? Then they also said something, play it again. We're going to pause it next time. Play it. Because it's a heavy
Do you think
mindset.
that
That is
race
that
plays a
destroyed
part in
mindset
wealth?
that the Most High is talking about in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, verse 48. We're no longer a threat. You pull yourself up by the bootstraps is what he's basically saying. So any so-called black man now that feels like we're being oppressed and race, you know what I mean? We're being oppressed and that the system is against us, he's telling you, shut up and just go do what you want to do because look at me. They gave me this gift. Go ahead and play that.
Do you think that race plays a part in wealth distribution, or either a mindset that you can't
Today?
or cannot? Yeah.
No.
No. Pause it. He's talking about today, as if anything changed since slavery. And he's saying, no, he's sitting out there and outright lying to our people. He's lying to us. Right. Feeding us a crazy vision. And the problem is he's an entertainer, so our people will take to him before they take to one of us, letting them know that, look, we have to gather together. The system is against us. He's not going to teach those things. Right. And our people will follow him because he's been given that gift. He has that money, and he's not worried about a damn thing. Go ahead and play it.
I don't. Hey, you and I, we're proof. Why would race have anything to do with it? Put your mind to what you want to do and go for that. It's kind of like religion to me. It's a good excuse for not getting there.
Yeah. Right. You're talking about religion is a good excuse for not getting there. Right? This is not a religion, though. You understand? And we are going to get there. It's a reason why we have the understanding that we have, though. And it's the reason why those of us that have woken up to this truth move the way we move now. And we understand that brothers like Morgan Freeman, he needs help. And everyone else that thinks this way. Them brothers need help. They need mercy. They need grace. They need to be taught who our enemies are and that things have not changed through slavery. They'll never change. Right? Play the rest of that.
And it's probably get me in trouble, but I said to some of my colleagues recently, so I know that it's an issue, but it seems like every single day on television I'm talking about race, and it's because of the news cycle, it's in the news, but sometimes I get so tired of talking about it, I want to just go, this is over, can we move on?
And if you talk about it, it exists.
Right.
Look at them, and that's what they don't want no more. That's why they want to take critical race theory out of schools. That's why they don't want us on the corners teaching what we teach, That's why when we go to some radio shows or we go to some church sit-downs and things of that nature, they don't want us to open the Bible and talk about race. They don't want us to talk about nationality. They don't want us to talk about the oppression of our people because they don't want that thing to exist in our minds, in our people's minds, because then we will wake up. Then they'll know that we'll wake up, right? Give me the other video now with the sister talking about terrorism. Give me a verse first. Give me Leviticus chapter 26, verse 14. Leviticus 26, verse 14, and jump to 16.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 14. But if you will not hearken unto me and will not do all these commandments, verse 16, I also will do this unto you.
Most High said, if you do not do these commandments, he's going to do this unto us. Read.
I will even appoint over you terror.
Go ahead. What is he going to do? Read that thing harder, man. What are you doing? Read. Read it again. Verse 16 again.
Verse 16. I also will do this unto you.
Go ahead.
I will even appoint over you terror.
Read.
Consumption. And the burning args that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of heart.
Right. The Most High said he's going to appoint over us terror. Terror, consumption, the burning arg. We're going to have diseases and things of that nature. Read.
And ye shall sow your seed in vain.
Go ahead.
For your enemies shall eat it.
Because our enemies are going to eat it up. Let's see this terror right here. Go ahead and play that.
Performative nonsense. The reason the KKK, the neo-Nazis, and the white militias aren't on the terrorist list? Because this country protects white terror the same way it funds the military, with pride and blank checks. White supremacy isn't a threat to America, it's the inheritance.
This country supports white terror the same way we support the military, with pride. Right? Go ahead, play it.
Meanwhile, black activists that show up with clipboards and megaphones end up on a watch list. This government doesn't fight white terrorism. It takes selfies with it.
Pause it.
The KKK was
then
founded.
She says activists that stand up with megaphones are basically considered hate groups. The same way we are. Right? Play it.
The same year that slavery ended. Coincidence? Never. They didn't just disappear, they evolved. Evolved into sheriffs, judges, governors, senators. They burned crosses, bombed churches, and lynched black families in public, and this country just watched. The FBI never declared war on the Klan, but they sure declared war on the Panthers. They hunted down MLK. They tried to make Malcolm look like a terrorist. But the actual white terrorists, they got country clubs and retirement plans. The Patriot Act.
So she's basically breaking down the hypocrisy of America. That is someone that has some type of understanding that this terror, they call us a hate group. They target Malcolm X. They target Martin Luther King. They targeted the Black Panthers for trying to uplift our people and to get us out of that state. They deem them terrorists, but the people that are actually causing the terror, that's raping, robbing, murdering our people, they're being supported, and they take selfies, and they're being given jobs in the government. Go ahead and play it.
That was for Muslims. COINTELPRO, that was for black people trying not to die. They made up black identity extremists to watch black people grieve too loud. But the Proud Boys can storm the Capitol and get a Netflix deal. Law enforcement is flooded with white supremacists. And I don't mean that metaphorically. I mean literal Nazis in uniform. The FBI has been saying this since 2006. But they're not listening because they don't want to. Dylan Roof killed 9 black people and got fast food on the way to jail. Kyle Rittenhouse shot protesters and walked away like a Boy Scout. The January 6th crew slaps on the wrist and podcast interviews. But let black people protest a murder? They'll bring tanks before they bring charges. This country doesn't ignore white terrorism. It depends on it. It uses it, it rewards it, it gives it medals and pensions. They won't label the Klan terrorists because they'd have to label the system a terror cell too. And that's the real problem. They'll watch a white man kill in broad daylight and call it mental health. But let a black woman raise her voice, and suddenly it's radical extremism. The system isn't broken, it's obedient. It's doing exactly what it was built to do. And until we name it, drag it, and dismantle every piece of it, we're just watching history repeat with better PR.
You can stop it, man. Baby girl's going in. She was going in. The complete opposite of Morgan Freeman when he said, if we talk about it, it exists. She's letting you know, look, we need to continue to talk about it, dissect it, and destroy this thing. destroy this system here. Because this is who we live amongst. Our people need to wake up and understand that we are being oppressed by these people. Do not love us. So the fact that we bring salvation to you in the form of words in the Bible, in form of the Spirit of the Most High God through His Son Jesus Christ, we bring that to you, and your first reaction is, "What about the white man?"
Bruh.
Or only black, Hispanics, and Native Americans can be saved and things of that nature. Well, oh, this is garbage, man. Everybody can be. How can a black man that's being oppressed think that nonsense? Because we're completely destroyed. We are exactly the way our oppressors want us to be. Right? Give me that last video. Well, I got a couple more, but give me that video, then we're going to go back to the scripts. Yeah, my man right there. You are a virus.
Say something.
You want me to say something? Fine. I'll say something. You people. You're not a race. You are a virus. You destroy the world. Everything beautiful you poison. You drag us from our homes. You rape our daughters, murder our sons. You crack our spines and do all you can to break our will. You stab us. Then you put the knife in our hand and tell us it's our fault. And if you don't do it yourself, you stand by, close your eyes, and pretend there's nothing wrong. And then you pray to your God to silence our screams so that you can enjoy the happiness that we built for you with our blood. But it's not your fault. It's the only way you know how to be. And the only thing that will change anything is if another virus comes along and does to you what you do to us. And I hope that happens very soon.
All right, you can stop it right there. That's what we're looking for. When we wake up, these are the things that this Bible here is opening our minds to. To understand who our enemy is, to look at the atrocities that our enemies have done to our people, the raping, the robbing, the murdering, how they forcefully broke our will through chattel slavery until we've been destroyed. And understand that this is the people now. And then they say they go to their church to silence our screams and to silence our protests and things of that nature. And we flock right up into that same church. It doesn't matter if it's a black Christian church or the pastor is black. It's still a white Christian church. Anything Christianity is dealing with the oppressor, period. And we flock into his churches in order to be dumbed down and to be calmed down and to have our oppression just go over our heads and we don't see it anymore. But understanding that this Bible, the Spirit of Christ, when we read this thing, it opens our eyes and brings back that we are being oppressed and that we are in captivity and we are the ones that need to be saved. Not everyone on the planet Earth. Give me that in Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Our people need to wake up and awake to righteousness, awake to the words of this Bible here. Salvation is only for us, and you should be happy about it. You should take pride in that. You should be joyful that salvation is only for you and your people. Because that's the program of the Most High God. Read that.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 8.
Go ahead.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Go ahead.
Where thou hast scattered us.
We've been scattered across the globe through slavery. The Most High has done those things. We are in captivity today. Read.
For a reproach.
Go ahead.
And a curse. And to be subject to payment.
That right there shows us that we are in captivity. If we're paying taxes or if we're subject to payments, you are a slave. And yes, we understand that the so-called white man pays taxes and that he pays bills as well. We're not saying that he doesn't. But this system, the taxes that we pay, benefits their people. It doesn't benefit us at all. And then the system say, well, they give us public assistance and welfare. That doesn't benefit our people either. Because now it breaks up the family structure and it creates more money for them because they build prisons. and funeral homes and things of that nature. They hire more policemen because of our tax money going to their system. Nothing benefits us here except for the word of the Most High God, and our people need to wake up. Read.
According to all the iniquities of our fathers,
Read.
which departed from the Lord, our God.
The reason why we're going through captivity is because our forefathers and ourselves have broke the Most High's laws. Read.
Hear, Israel, the commandments of life.
Read that again.
Hear, Israel, the commandments of life.
Hear the commandments of life. Start living again, Israel. Read.
Give ear to understand wisdom.
And pay attention when wisdom is being spoken to you. Wake up. Wake up when wisdom is being spoken to you, sister. You cannot wear pants. Just jar your mind around that for a second and understand that women wasn't wearing pants 60, 70, 80 years ago. It is something that was forced upon, not really forced upon, but our women were tricked by the so-called white women to accepting that particular movement, and now we are the ones that are being destroyed completely for that. Read on.
How happeneth it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land?
So God is asking, how happeneth it, Israel, that we are in our enemy's land now? Why are we here a slave here in America? Read.
That thou art waxing old in a strange country.
Read.
That thou art defiled with the dead.
And that we are defiled with the dead. Give me Jeremiah 2, verse 14. Oh, get the dead real quick. Give me the dead. Proverbs. Was that 21? That we've waxen old in a strange country, and that we are now defiled with the dead.
Proverbs chapter 21, verse 16.
Go ahead.
Let's go. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
That's what we are. We are dead spiritual people right now. Spiritually dead. Where our brothers wear skinny pants. The pants is mad tight. It's crazy. You have a belt on, and you strap the belt below your behind and strap it around your waist and walk around with your underwear showing with a hoodie on in 110-degree weather. Looking ridiculous. That's completely destroyed. That's a dead mindset. Give me that in Jeremiah 2, verse 14. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14.
Go ahead.
Is Israel a servant?
So we got to ask ourselves, is Israel a servant? Not all the other nations. Are we servants, so-called black, Hispanics, and Native American? Read.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Are we homeborn slaves with social security numbers and the last names of our slave masters to this day? Are you born with the last name Williams, Jenkins, Johnson, Thompson? Are you born with those things? Read.
Why is he spoiled?
This dude talking about white. Hey, knock it off, man. Read it again. Read it again for the top.
Is Israel a servant?
Go ahead.
Is he a homeborn slave?
So we got to ask ourselves these things. Are we the ones that are servants and homeborn slaves? Read.
Why is he spoiled?
And why are we the ones being destroyed? Why are we the ones running around not knowing who we are, not knowing who our God is, the ones being oppressed, the ones that live in the worst neighborhood, yet we make the ones that are working a job for $14, $15 an hour for $1 billion corporation? Why are we the ones doing those things when the other nations sit in their offices doodling for 5 out of the 8 hours of the day? Why are we the ones that are in servitude like that? What's going on with our people? Go back to Baruch chapter 3. Read verse 10 through 13. Baruch chapter 3, verse 10 through 13. Then we're going to get to Jeremiah 30.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 10.
Go ahead.
Let's go. How happeneth it, Israel, that thou art waxing, that thou art in thine enemy's land?
Go ahead.
That thou art waxing old in a strange country.
Read on.
That thou art defiled with the dead.
The Most High is asking, how did this happen to Israel? And he's going to give you the answer. Read.
That thou art counted with them that go down into the grave.
Go ahead.
Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom.
We've forsaken the fountain of wisdom. Wisdom would tell you that a man and a woman should get married, then have sex, and bring forth children. That's what wisdom tells you. Wisdom, there's no wisdom in a man and a man getting married. There's no wisdom in that. There's no wisdom in a woman and a woman being together. But in this society and in our people's minds, some of our people's minds, It makes perfect sense. Right? Read on.
For if thou hadst walked in the way of God,
Go ahead.
thou shouldest have dwelt in peace forever.
Right, so he's saying, but if we've walked in the way of God, we would have dwelt in peace forever. The reason why these things are happening to us is because we went against God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Give me the book of Jeremiah now, chapter 30. Jeremiah chapter 30, you're going to start at verse 1.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 1.
Hold on, let me get it. Go ahead.
The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord God of Israel.
The Lord God of who?
Israel.
Read.
Saying, Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book.
He told Jeremiah to write these things down in a book. We're reading the book now. He told Jeremiah to write these words that I say to you in a book. Read.
For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people, Israel.
Go ahead.
And Judah.
He said, the day will come that I will bring again the captivity, meaning he was going to free us from the captivity of my people, Israel and Judah. He's not talking, he didn't say everyone. Did he say everyone in the world did? Read that again.
For lo, the days come, saith the Lord,
Go ahead.
that I will bring again the captivity of my people, Israel and Judah.
Right, he didn't say everyone on the planet Earth right there. He said, I'm going to bring again the captivity of my people, Israel and Judah. Read.
Saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers.
I will cause them to the land to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That is the holy line right there. Right? Read.
And they shall possess it.
Read on.
And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel.
Concerning who?
Israel.
You got to be redundant. I told you it's going to be very redundant when we start going through this. These are the words that he spake concerning Israel. Read.
And concerning Judah.
And concerning Judah. And that's where a lot of confusion comes in when you get to the New Testament, when you get to Paul's writings and you see Jews and Gentiles or Jews and Greeks, not understanding the history, not understanding the scriptures. We think that it's talking about other nations. It's only talking about Israel there. Read on.
For thus saith the Lord.
Go ahead.
We have heard a voice of trembling.
Go ahead.
Of fear.
Go ahead.
And not of peace.
And not of peace. Read on.
Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child.
He says, see whether a man does travail. Can a man carry a child? Read.
Wherefore, do I see every man with his hands on his loins?
But why do I see every man with his hands on his loins, though? Like, why is he in pain and anguish and agony? Read.
As a woman in travail?
As a woman that's in travail, though. Read.
And all faces are turned into paleness?
And all faces are turned into paleness. You become pale when you're in shock or fear and things of that nature. Your mind is jacked up. Read.
Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
He says, for that day is great, and that none is like that day to come when Israel is being redeemed. Read.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Read.
But he shall be saved out of it.
It says, but he shall be saved out of it. It's the beginning parts of Jacob. We haven't seen trouble yet as a nation of people, but the time is coming, and he's letting us know that we should be saved out of it. He said he didn't say everyone's going to be saved out of it, right? Read, give me that in Revelation chapter 7. Read verse 13 and 14, and we're going to come back. It says, we are going to be saved out of it. Hold that Jeremiah, though. Read.
Revelation chapter 7, verse 13.
Let's go.
And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, what are these which are arrayed in white robes?
What are these which are arrayed in white robes? Read.
And whence came they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me,
What?
These are they which came out of great tribulation.
It says, these are they which came out of great tribulation. That's the tribe of Israel. That's Israel and Judah right there. These are they which came out of great tribulation. Read.
And have washed their robes.
And have washed their robes. They repented. They become white. They put on immortal clothing. Read.
And made them white.
And made them white. Read.
In the blood of the Lamb.
In the blood of the Lamb. Go back now to Jeremiah chapter 30.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7.
Go ahead.
Alas, for that day is great.
It says, alas, for that day is great. Read on.
So that none is like it.
Go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Read.
But
that he is Jacob.
Shall be saved out of it.
He shall be saved out of it. Not everyone. Read on.
For it shall come to pass in that day.
It said, so is it happening now? It says, read it again.
For it shall come to pass in that day.
The Most High told Jeremiah to write these things down in a book. This is prophecy here. And he's not talking about what's going to happen tomorrow and at that time. He says, for it shall come to pass in that day. We're living in those days now. Read.
Saith the Lord of hosts.
Go ahead.
That I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
He will break his yoke from off thy neck. Read.
And will burst thy bonds.
Go ahead.
And strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Because strangers are serving, they're spoiling us now. They wax rich off of our oppression. And our people know that. Because I can promise you, everyone that walks into that 2819 church or the Christian church in general, they feel oppressed. Every day they got to wake up at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, get up and go to work for 8, 9, get off at 5, 6 o'clock, come home, take care of their children, and then watch their bank account get attacked like some madness, like a damn virus hit it, because that money that they just made, it goes to bills and they're subject to payments. Our people know that they feel like slaves. They know it, but they're so jacked up in the mind, they're hypnotized or something like that, to the point where they don't want to see it. And like, I keep wanting to call this dude Samuel Jackson, but what Morgan Freeman said, they don't want to talk about it. And Don Lemon said he just wants to stop talking about it. He gets tired of talking about it. They don't want to deal with it at all. Not understanding that once you acknowledge that, it'll free your mind to understanding what the Most High's purpose is for you and why you're dealing with what you're dealing with as a nation of people. Because I promise you, before the end of this year, some crazy brothers got hung in what was it, Alabama or something like that, a couple weeks ago, and in Tennessee. Like, I mean, these things happen. Our people see it. They get ready to march. They talk no justice, no peace, Black Lives Matter, and then the next day they go right back to their lives, because they don't want to talk about it for too long. But we must talk about it. Our people need to deal with this thing. And our people need to start getting that same anger as we seen them young children have off of oppression. We got to get back to that thing, right? Read on.
Verse 9.
Read verse 8 again. I'm sorry.
Verse 8. For it shall come to pass
Go ahead.
in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
Read.
And will burst thy bonds. And strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Strangers are not going to serve themselves of us. Read.
But they shall serve the Lord their God.
Go ahead.
And David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
Now, let's not get simple. It's not talking about King David. Our king is Christ, right? Let's deal with that real quick. Give me Luke chapter 1. No, give me Acts chapter 2, verse 30. Acts 2, verse 30 first. Let's deal with that real quick, because there is a doctrine. They say King David is not Jesus. I mean, Jesus is not the one, but it's King David supposed to come. All this foolishness. Read that. Read that.
Acts chapter 2, verse 30.
Go ahead.
Therefore, being a prophet, and knowing that God has sworn.
Matter of fact, jump to verse 29.
Verse 29. Men and brethren, let me freely speak unto you of the patriarch David.
He said, let me freely speak unto you of the patriarch David. Of the patriarch David. Let's let the head apostle school us on where this David doctrine. Just read.
Go. That he is both dead and buried.
That David is both dead and buried. Read.
And his sepulcher is with us unto this day.
And his sepulcher is with us unto this day. Read.
Therefore, being a prophet.
King David was a prophet. That's why when we read his writings in the book of Psalms, it's prophecy, right? The Most High was dealing with that man. King David was a prophet. Read.
And knowing that God has sworn with an oath to him, that of the fruit of his loins.
That of the what?
The fruit of his loins.
Read.
According to the flesh, he would raise up Christ.
He would raise up who?
Christ.
To do what?
To sit on his throne.
That is who we are waiting for to come, is Jesus Christ. And he's going to come from the loins of King David, who was a prophet and wrote about the coming of his son. Right? Read on.
Verse 31. He seeing this before spake of the resurrection of Christ.
David, as a prophet, he saw it and he spoke about the resurrection of Christ. Read.
That his soul was not left in hell.
Go ahead.
Neither his flesh did see corruption.
Go ahead.
This Jesus.
This who?
This Jesus.
What happened?
Have God raised up.
God raised up, and what else?
Whereof we are all witnesses.
And they were all witnesses of that thing. So I'd rather listen to Peter when it comes to dealing with King David coming and understanding that it's talking about Christ coming from the fruit of David's loins than some crazy brother talking about they're waiting on King David and they don't believe in Jesus Christ.
Come on.
I'd rather deal with David on that thing. Let me get something else. Give me Luke chapter. No, I'm gonna hold that. Go read on. Go back to Jeremiah 30. Read verse 9 again.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 9.
Go ahead.
But they shall serve the Lord their God, and David their king,
Go ahead.
whom I will raise up unto them.
The Most High raised up Christ, who came from the loins of King David. Read.
Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob.
So we can't live in fear. And part of I'm about to call a dude Medgar Evers. Sam Morgan Freeman's problem is he's afraid because he's afraid that the Most High is going to take away his gift. Part of Don Lemon's problem, part of LeBron James' problem, part of Jay-Z, all these rich aristocratic so-called black people, the black bourgeoisie, all them people, part of their problem, they're afraid to lose their money. They're afraid to lose their position. They don't understand it. They was given a gift. And the same way that gift was given to them, it can be taken just as fast. Ask Lauryn Hill. Ask any of the other, ask Dave Chappelle. Ask any of the so-called black people that have pulled themselves up by the bootstraps and got it the way they wanted to get it. If they went against that system, what happened to them? Right? Read on.
Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob.
So we can't be afraid to serve the Most High and afraid of this word and to speak this gospel, speak this truth. Read.
Saith the Lord.
Go ahead.
Neither be dismayed, O Israel.
And he keeps talking about, oh, my servant Jacob, and neither be dismayed, O Israel. He's not talking about every other nation. Read.
For lo, I will save thee.
He will do what?
I will save thee.
He's going to save us. He will save Israel and Jacob. He didn't say everybody else. Read.
From afar.
And what else?
And thy seed from the land of their captivity.
That is salvation. He's going to save our seed from the land of our captivity. We're not saved now. We was at camp yesterday. A woman said, brother came up talking about, yeah, I'm saved now. And then the woman said, yeah, I've been dipped in the water. Give me Jeremiah 8, verse 20 real quick. Hold Jeremiah 30, though. Our people really need to wake up. And what the hell are you talking about? You were saved because a pastor dunked you in water with white Jesus hanging over your head? And then you go right back to the same captivity that we're living in as a nation of people, though. Make it make sense. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 20.
Go ahead.
The harvest is past. The summer is ended.
Go ahead.
And we are not saved.
We are not saved now as a nation of people. We're not saved because salvation will happen when Christ comes and redeems us and when we're out of captivity. Now get Luke chapter 1, verse 68. No, finish verse 10. I'm sorry. I don't want to go too far. Jeremiah 30, read verse 10 again.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 10.
Go ahead.
Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob.
So Jacob, don't be in fear. Read.
Saith the Lord.
Go ahead.
Neither be dismayed, O Israel.
Read.
For lo, I will save thee.
I will save thee. Read.
From afar.
Read on.
And thy seed from the land of their captivity.
And if anyone else was included, it says, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. It didn't say we're going to start looking for other nations. Read.
And Jacob shall return.
And who?
And Jacob shall return.
Read.
And shall be in rest.
Go ahead.
And be quiet. And none shall make him afraid.
And none shall make him afraid. Now give me Luke chapter 1, verse 68, because it's saying the same exact thing that verse 8 through 10 said here in Jeremiah. The same exact thing. From David, their king's going to reign over them, then they're going to be saved from their oppressors in captivity. The gospel never changed. The gospel never changed. It's that evil, wicked enemies took a hold of our Bible and created different doctrines to confuse us and to destroy our minds through slavery. Read that.
Luke chapter 1, verse 68.
Go ahead.
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
It's the same thing. Jeremiah just said it. O Jacob, my servant, and Israel. Now he's saying, blessed be the Lord God of Israel in the New Testament. Read.
For he hath visited and redeemed his people.
He says, I will save you. He said he has visited and redeemed his people. Read.
And have raised up an horn of salvation.
And has raised up a horn of salvation. Read.
For us.
Go ahead.
In
for,
the house.
No, for everyone.
For us.
For everyone.
For us.
Read.
In the house of his servant David.
In the house of his servant David. It's saying the same thing that Jeremiah said. Read.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets.
And that we're reading his holy prophets now. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets. So it's letting you know that nothing new was being taught. There was no new doctrine coming out. They were basically quoting, reciting, teaching, edifying our people on what was already written of by the holy prophets. And we must be able to see those things now in these last days. And the only way we can see it is if we accept the fact that we're Israel and start keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Read on.
Which have been since the world began.
Go ahead.
That we.
That who?
That we.
Jacob and Israel. Read.
Should be saved from our enemies.
That we are the ones that should be saved. That is what salvation is. And it's only for us. It's only for the Israelites. Read.
And from the hand of all that hate
and
us.
And from the hand of all that hate us. That's what that little sister was talking about. She says, I hate them. And she was. I feel like playing the thing again. I might play it a little bit later. But go back to Jeremiah chapter 30. Start at verse 10 again.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 10.
Go ahead.
Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob,
Go ahead.
saith the Lord.
Read.
Neither be dismayed, O Israel.
It says, neither be dismayed, O Israel. Read.
For lo, I will save thee from afar.
I will save thee from afar. Read.
And thy seed from the land of their captivity.
That's what salvation is about. The so-called white man is the captor. He's taking us captive. He does not need salvation. Like, what the hell are you trying to save him for?
Right.
Why are you trying to save the Bible is clear as day. The people that are in captivity, they need saving. There was a song back in the day, an Edomite song, I need a hero, that joint, right? Our people need a hero.
Right.
Our hero is written of in the Bible.
Right.
Everyone doesn't need that thing, though, and it's not for everyone. Go ahead and read.
And Jacob shall return.
And who?
And Jacob shall return.
This is madness. Go ahead, man.
And shall be in rest and be quiet.
Go ahead.
And none shall make him afraid.
And none shall make him afraid. Read.
For I am with thee, saith the Lord.
Go ahead.
To save thee.
To do what?
To save thee.
It says, I am with thee, Jacob, Israel. I am with thee. This is our God. It's high time that we wake up out of sleep, brothers and sisters. Read.
Though I make a full end.
Oh, go ahead.
Though I make a full end of all nations, whither I have scattered thee.
The Most High said, I will make a full end of all the nations whither I have scattered thee. Now, is that a message saying that all nations can be saved?
Hell no.
When there's going to come a time when just Israel is existing? He says, read that again.
For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whither I have scattered thee.
Read.
Yet will I not make a full end of thee.
I will not make a full end of thee, O house of Israel. Read.
But I will correct thee in measure.
He will do what?
Correct thee in measure.
We're going through the correcting process now. Through our repentance, through our different trials, tribulations, through the oppression that we're receiving from our oppressors. The Most High is correcting. Matter of fact, give me Hosea 5:15. You quote it all the time. Let's read that thing. He's correcting us now. Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. Hold Jeremiah, though. Please. Go ahead, man.
Hosea chapter 5, verse 15.
Read.
Let's go.
I will go and return to my place.
Until what?
Till they acknowledge their offense.
Read.
And seek my face.
Read on.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
So the Most High's plan is not to completely destroy us. His plan is not to completely destroy us as a people. He doesn't hate us. His job, he's dealing with us as his children. And he knows that he has to afflict us in order for us to start seeking God. Hold that. Give me Baruch chapter 4, I think. It's chapter 4. Yeah, I didn't. You were sold to the nation, not for your destruction. Read verse 4 through 6.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 4.
Go ahead.
O Israel, happy are we.
We should be happy that we're reading this now. Reading about our salvation and that this thing has an end. It has a expiration date. Our captivity. Our captivity has an expiration date. Single parent households has an expiration date. Gang violence has an expiration date. Populating prison houses has an expiration date. We should be happy about that and take action. We should be happy about that and do what the Most High told us to do in order to expedite that process. We should be happy about hearing these words and not worry about the other nations. You should be happy to know that God is for you and only you as a nation of people, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's it. Read.
For things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
Because he only gave his word to us. He gave his laws unto Israel. Those are him watching us apply his laws. It pleases God. It pleases God to see a man, an Israelite man and an Israelite woman get married before they have sex and have beautiful children. And that man play his role, that sister plays her role. It pleases God to see our sisters dress modestly and not dress like a man or dress like a whore. It pleases God to see our young men get an education, learn how to be prophets of the Most High God, go out and teach his people instead of being YNs and gangbangers and gangsters. It pleases God to see us wearing our fringes on our clothing. And it was only made known unto us. Read on.
Be of good cheer, my people.
Read it again.
Be of good cheer, my people.
Read.
The memorial of Israel.
God's people is the memorial of Israel. That's who he's telling to be of good cheer. Read.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
The Most High did not sell us for our own destruction. He did not sell us for our destruction. He put us into slavery so that we can acknowledge our offense, repent, and seek his face so that he can send his son down to bring forth his kingdom. That's why we've been destroyed as a nation of people. We got to take accountability for those actions. Read.
But because ye moved God to wrath,
Read.
ye were delivered unto the enemies.
Read on.
For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils.
By flocking into the Christian churches, the Muslim mosques, the Buddhist temples, doing all these other things. You even got black atheists, all that foolishness. We have provoked the Most High God to wrath by serving these idols. Read.
By sacrificing unto devils.
Read.
And not to God.
Read on.
Ye have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up.
We've forgotten the everlasting God that brought us up. That's why we must now awake to righteousness. We need to wake up and remember who we are and remember who our God is. Bethink ourselves. Read.
And ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed
and
you.
We even grieved the land of Jerusalem. Go back to Jeremiah 30 now. Read verse 11 again.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 11.
Go ahead.
For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whither I have scattered
So
thee.
these same nations that docked us on their borders, that brought the slaves over here, quote unquote, the Most High said he's going to make a full end of all of them bastards. And we should be happy about that thing. Read on.
Yet will I not make a full end of thee.
His whole goal is not to make a full end of us. We are his people. Read.
But I will correct thee in measure.
Go ahead.
And will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
And we're dealing with the punishment now. Give me Amos. Oh, Jeremiah, give me Amos chapter 9. The prophets, it was plural when we read Luke. That means all the prophets saying the same exact thing. The Spirit of the Most High moved these men, and the message never changed. Read that.
Amos chapter 9, verse 10.
Verse 8.
Verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom.
Go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Most High said he's going to destroy this kingdom. I don't know who you want to be saved out of this kingdom that's going to be destroyed. But it damn sure ain't the people that are oppressing God's chosen people. It's not going to happen. Read.
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
Saying the same thing Jeremiah said, I'm not going to make a full end of thee. Read on.
Saith the Lord.
Read.
For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel
Go ahead.
among all nations.
He's going to gather us out of all nations before he puts an end to them people. Read.
Like as corn is sifted in a sieve.
Go ahead.
Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Read on.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the
And
sword.
that's the scary part. And that's the part that really, it baffles all of us that go out and try to teach this gospel to our people. Not try to, we're doing that. That's what baffles us, to see how people reject this word. Because we understand the judgment that's coming. And basically, we understand the judgment that they're going to receive, that we're going to receive if we don't repent and forsake sin. When all these things are given to us as a nation of people, we see light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. We see the kingdom of heaven, and we're telling them that the kingdom of heaven's for you. You just got to repent and forsake sinning. It's crazy to deal with that thing, man. Read it again.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Ezekiel said, well, why would you die, O Israel? Ezekiel said that thing. He's like, yo, what's wrong? Why do you want to die? The Most High does not take pleasure in killing his own people. But that it has to happen, though. Read.
Which say, the evil shall not overtake, nor prevent us.
That's what we saw the whole time. That's what we see every time we do a church blitz, or every time we talk to a brother or a sister that has a Christian mindset. They really don't think that the Most High is going to kill them for breaking his dress code, or breaking his dietary law, or breaking his Sabbath day. Really don't think that. Read on.
In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David.
Go ahead.
That is fallen.
Go ahead.
And close up the breaches thereof.
He says he will raise the tabernacle of David. Only the nation of Israel is of the tabernacle of David. And close the breach. He'll bring Judah and Israel back together. Read.
And I will raise up his ruins.
Go ahead.
And I will build it as in the days of old.
Read on.
That they may possess.
That they may what?
Possess.
Who?
The remnant of Edom.
That doesn't sound like salvation for them. That the tabernacles of David is going to possess the remnant of Edom. Read.
And of all the heathen.
And of all the heathen that are what?
Which are called by my name.
Ain't no confusion in that. You got Jews right now calling themselves the chosen people of God, calling themselves Jews, and you got Christians talking about they're the children of God through Christ. They are the heathen called by the Most High's name. They claim to be the children of God, but they are the heathen. They are the other nation. They are Edomites. They're Ishmaelites. They're Moabites. They're all these other nations that is going to be possessed and then eventually destroyed by the Most High God and wiped off the face of this earth. Read.
Saith the Lord that doeth this.
Who does this?
The Lord that doeth this.
Most High God is going to do it, and anything the Most High, we can't stop him from doing it. You may not want it to stop. You may not want him to do it because you love your oppressor, but the Most High is going to do this thing. Go back to Jeremiah 30. Read verse 12 through 15.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 12.
Go ahead.
For thus saith the Lord, thy bruise is incurable.
Go ahead.
And thy wound is grievous.
The wound is grievous, Israel. Read.
There is none to plead thy cause.
And none pleads our cause. Look at Morgan Freeman and these brothers and everybody else, all those other so-called black leaders that have waxen fat and have become rich in this. They don't plead our cause. They don't even want to talk about our oppression. They don't want to talk about our slavery. Just pull yourself. If I can do it, you can do it. Man, get the hell out of here with that nonsense. They chose you because they saw that you were someone that they can manipulate. And that if they set you on high, you're going to perform their program. You are good read.
There is none to plead thy cause.
Go ahead.
That thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines.
Go ahead.
All thy lovers have forgotten thee.
And all of our lovers have forgotten us. Read.
They seek thee not.
They don't even care about our situation. They don't even care. They see all the things that have happened to us. They see all the things that is happening to us, and they don't even care. Read.
For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy.
Read.
With the chastisement of a cruel one.
Read.
For the multitude of thine iniquity.
So the Most High treated us as his enemy. And he chastised us as we were the cruel ones because of our iniquity against him. Read.
Because thy sins were increased.
Because we increased our sins. Read on.
Why criest thou for thine affliction?
Why do we go and cry now for our affliction? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen within the next month, the next week. It's going to happen within the next few months. Some form of oppression is going to happen. We're going to, police is going to kill someone. There's going to be a racist. Something's going to happen. And our people are going to hit the streets. Black Lives Matter, and start crying and howling, talking about they want justice and peace. Most High's asking, why are you crying? Read.
Thy sorrow is incurable.
Go ahead.
For the multitude of thine iniquity.
Read.
Because thy sins were increased.
Because our sins were increased. We must learn to acknowledge our offense. Read.
I have done these things unto thee.
Give me Jeremiah 5, verse 23. That's why he's done these things unto us as a nation of people. And we must talk about it. We must acknowledge those things. Not throw a blanket over it and forget about it. No, we're never going to forget about slavery. We're never going to forget about Jim Crow, the black codes, the terror that the KKK has placed upon our people, and now they took the robes off and put on police badges now. Neo-Nazis is in our government now. They're in our police. They're the ones dealing with us now. We're not going to forget that, and we must speak on those things. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 23.
Go ahead.
Let's go. But this people hath a revolting and a rebellious heart.
We have a revolting and a rebellious heart against God, though. Read.
They are revolted and gone.
Most High saying, man, these people are gone, dog. These people are gone. We saw thousands of people just completely gone. You see men of the Lord marching through the street, and the only thing that you can muster up as a, whatever you call it, as to go against it is you're saying, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. The only thing you can think about saying when you see the men of the Lord coming through to teach you, to exhort you, to encourage you, and to correct you is Jesus. And when you say Jesus, you're not talking about the Jesus that is written clear as day in the Bible, that your pastor tells you that it doesn't matter. You're talking about the same Jesus that looks like your oppressor, your enemies. Read on.
Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord our God.
They don't say, let us return to God. Read.
That giveth rain, both the former and the latter.
Go ahead.
In his season.
Read.
He reserved unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest.
Read.
Your iniquities.
Your what?
Your iniquities.
Have done what?
Have turned away these things.
Every time we reflect, we get stressed out because of bills. We get stressed out because of child support. We get stressed out being a single mother. We get stressed out all these things. We must go back to our own iniquities. We got to hold ourselves accountable for those things and understand that God put these things upon us because we broke his laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
And your sins have withholding good things from you.
And our sins have withholding good things from us. Go back to Jeremiah 30. Read verse 15 and 16.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Why criest thou for thine affliction?
Go ahead.
Thy sorrow is incurable.
Mm-hmm.
For the multitude of thine iniquity.
Read.
Because thy sins were increased.
Go ahead.
I have done these things unto thee.
Because your sins have increased, this is the reason why I've done these things unto you. Read on.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
The Most High said, therefore, though, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, though, because you're still my people. And I didn't do these things to you to destroy you. I've done these things for you to return unto me so that I can set my kingdom up now on this earth here without these nations. Read that again from the top.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
It says, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. All they that reap the benefits of our slavery and captivity. All these other nations that bought and sold us and traded or that benefit from our captivity, our slavery, our slave labor, they're going to be devoured. Read.
And all thine adversaries.
Go ahead.
Every one of them.
Some of them.
Every one of them.
No, maybe there's some good white people. They can be saved. Read.
Every one of them.
He says all of our adversaries, every single one of them, what? Read.
Shall go into captivity.
So yes, they'll be in the kingdom of heaven. But where are they going to go?
Shall go into captivity.
Read.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. Read.
And all that prey upon thee will I give for a
And
prey.
all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. That's speaking, that's the prophet speaking now. But give me what Christ said. Because he didn't teach anything different. It's the same exact message throughout the entire Bible. From Genesis to Revelation, it's the same message. We get caught up in verbiage and words and Gentiles and Greeks and Jews and all these different things because we have no understanding. And we really don't read, and we've been taught wrong through slavery and through the Christian church. Read that, Revelation 13, read verse 9 and 10.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 9.
Go ahead.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
It says if you have ears on your head, you need to hear this and you need to understand this. Read.
He that leadeth into captivity
Read.
shall go into captivity.
It's the same thing Jeremiah said, that the Most High said through the spirit of Jeremiah. He says, if you have ears, I'm going to explain something to you that's written of in the prophets. He that what?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Read.
He that killeth with the sword.
They that devoured thee, read.
Must be killed with the sword.
They must be devoured. They must be killed with the sword. Read.
Here is the patience.
The what?
Here is the patience.
Read.
And the faith of the saints.
The saints of the Most High God is the nation of Israel, and they are patiently waiting for this thing to come to pass. Right. You should not be upset or angry or think it's hatred because we are speaking what the Bible is saying. You're screaming Jesus. Well, this is what Jesus just said about the other nations. They are going to go into captivity. All praises to the Most High God. And the saints of the Most High, give me the saints, just to prove that real quick. Who are the saints of the Most High?
Let's go.
Got 10 minutes. We almost finished. Who are the saints of the Most High?
Psalms chapter 148, verse 14.
These are the people that patiently wait.
He also exalted the horn of his people.
The horn of our people is Jesus Christ, the black Messiah, and he comes from the loins of King David. Read.
The praise of all his saints.
The praise of all his saints. Read.
Even.
Indeed.
Of the children of Israel.
It's clear as day. The saints of the Most High is going to come from the children of Israel. That is the saints of the Most. It's not every nation. Right. It's not every nation. Put that up. These are your saints of the Most High God. Right. Right? Go back to Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 17.
Oh, hold on. And the saints got to pray for that thing, as a matter of fact. Give me Revelation chapter 18, verse 6.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 6.
We got to want that thing, and we want them to receive double. Read that.
Reward her.
Read verse 5. Read verse 5. I'm sorry.
Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Read verse 4. Read verse 4.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
The Most High God is telling his people, the so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans, to come out of Babylon, come out of the broken spirit, the broken mindset that they have on our people. Wake up from sleep. Cast that spell off of your head, and the spell will be cast off if you humble yourself down to the words that are written in this Bible, which is clear as day and is of no private interpretation. Read.
That ye be not partakers of her sin.
Because those sins have withheld good things from us. The reason why we're in the state that we're in now is because of sin. Read.
And that ye receive not of her plague.
Because this place is going to be destroyed. Read.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
The Most High God understands those things. Read.
And God hath remembered her iniquity.
Read.
Reward her, even as she rewarded you.
Reward her, even as she has rewarded you. Read.
And double unto her double.
And give her double. We should not want them to hold hands with them into the kingdom. We want them to receive double of the atrocities that they've done to us. That's what we want them to get, and they are going to get that. They're going to get double. Read.
According to her works.
Read.
In the cup which she hath filled.
In the cup that she has filled for us. You can read that in Isaiah. Read.
Filled to her double.
Give her that same cup, and she's going to get that cup, and she's going to get double. She's going to get double what she's done unto us. Go back to Jeremiah now. You know what? Get Jeremiah 17. Let's go. 17, verse 13 through 18.
Jeremiah.
Go ahead.
Chapter 17, verse 13.
Go ahead.
Come on. O Lord, the hope of Israel.
The Most High God is the hope of Israel. Read.
All that forsake thee shall be ashamed.
And everyone that forsakes the Most High God is going to be ashamed. Read.
And they that depart from thee shall be written in the earth.
Go ahead.
Because they have forsaken the Lord.
Because they have forsaken the Lord. I'm telling you straight, when the prophets come out and teach you, and they tell you that we must repent, they tell you that you're of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and that God's laws is for you, and that the kingdom of heaven is for you. Don't forsake that thing, brothers and sisters. Read.
The fountain of living waters.
Go ahead.
Heal me, O Lord.
Go ahead.
And I shall be healed.
Go ahead.
Save me, and I shall be saved.
Just save me, and I shall be saved. Read.
For thou art my praise.
Read on.
Behold, they say unto me, where is the word of the Lord?
Go ahead.
Let it come now.
Right, because that's what they do to us. Every time we go out and preach, they see that we're being afflicted. They see that they got their foots on our neck. They say, where's the word of the Lord now? Let them come and save you. Read.
As for me, I have not hastened from being a pastor to follow thee.
Jeremiah said, I have not hastened to being a pastor to follow you, though. I have not stopped those things. As much as they persecute me, Deacon was going over that yesterday. As much as they persecuted me, I have not forsaken to be a pastor for you, Lord. Read.
Neither have I desired the woeful day.
Go ahead.
Thou knowest that which came out of my lips was right before thee.
Right, and that's what we all, when the prophets go out and teach, we know that the things that we're teaching is right before you, Most High. We're telling our people to repent, to come out of those churches and things of that nature. We know that it's right. Read.
Be not a terror unto me.
Don't be a terror unto me. Read.
Thou art my hope in the day of evil.
Read on.
Let them be confounded that persecute
This
me.
is the prophet of the Most High God. This is his prayer, and this is what he's asking the Most High God to do for him. Read it again.
Let them be confounded that persecute
He said,
me.
let them be confounded that persecute me.
But let not me be confounded.
But don't confound me. Read.
Let them be dismayed.
Go ahead.
But let not me be dismayed.
Read. Watch what the prophet, the pastor of the Most High God asks the Most High to do to these enemies. And this is the mindset that we all have to have. We cannot want them to be saved. Read.
Bring upon them the day of evil.
He says, bring upon them the day of evil. We don't want them in the kingdom of heaven with us. Bring upon them the day of evil, Lord. Read.
And destroy them.
And do what?
Destroy them.
With what?
With double destruction.
That's the prayer of the saints. That's what we patiently wait for. We want these bastards to be destroyed.
Right.
How the hell do you want people that raped, robbed, and murdered your mothers, your foreparents, to go into the kingdom of heaven with you, and they're still oppressing you now? It's high time that we wake out of sleep. Go back to Jeremiah 30. Read verse 16 through 17.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16.
Go ahead.
Therefore, all they that devour thee
Go ahead.
shall be devoured.
All that devoured us that took part in that thing shall be devoured. Read.
And all thine adversaries,
Go ahead.
every one of them,
Every single one of them. There's no exceptions. Read.
shall go into captivity.
They're going to serve us in the kingdom of the Most High God before he destroys all of them off the damn earth. Read.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
Go ahead.
And all that prey upon thee will I give for a
And he's
prey.
going to give them for a prey. Read.
For I will restore health unto thee.
The Most High is going to restore health unto us. Read.
And I will heal thee of thy
And
wounds.
he's going to heal us unto our honor. Read it again.
For I will restore health unto thee.
Go ahead.
And I will heal thee of thy wounds.
Read.
Saith the Lord.
Read.
Because they called thee an outcast.
Because they called us an outcast. Read.
Saying,
Go ahead.
this is Zion.
This is a black man. This is a nigger right here. Read.
whom no man seeketh after.
Because no man seeketh after. Read on.
Thus saith the Lord.
It says, thus saith God now. Read.
Behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tent.
Of whose tents?
Jacob's tent.
Everyone's tents.
Jacob's tent.
Read it from the top.
Thus saith the Lord.
Go ahead.
Behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's
It
tent.
says, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents. Read.
And have mercy on his dwelling place.
And have mercy on his dwelling places. Read.
And the city shall be builded upon her own heap.
Read on.
And the palace shall remain after the manner thereof.
Read on.
And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving.
Out of everyone.
And out of them shall precede thanksgiving.
Salvation is only for Israel, brothers and sisters. The kingdom of heaven is only for Israel, and thanksgiving is only going to be coming from us when we receive that kingdom of heaven if we go back to the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
And the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them.
Go ahead.
And they shall not be few.
They shall not be a few. We will not be a few when the Most High's kingdom comes. He's going to make us merry. When you read Revelation 21, it talks about there'll be no more sorrow. There'll be no more tears. There'll be no more pain that we have to feel. Read on.
I will also glorify them.
Go ahead. He will glorify, because we're not being glorified now. We're the bottom of the barrel now. We're told that we look ugly, our skin is ugly, our hair is ugly, we're stupid, we're black, we niggas, we're the dumbest brother. All we're good for is being criminals, whores, and thoughts. We're not glorified now. Read.
And they shall not be small.
Go ahead.
Their children also shall be as aforetime.
Our children, we're going to go back to how we were aforetime. Read.
And their congregation shall be established before me.
And our congregation shall be established before the Most High God. Read.
And I will punish.
Yeah, I will do what?
I will punish.
Who?
All that oppress
So they're
them.
not going to get the same salvation. They're not going to get the salvation that we got. They're going to be punished. Everyone that oppresses, you better be mindful if Edomites is watching the word that comes out. If you continue or if you oppress, this is your fate regardless. You're going to deal with the punishment and the actions of what you and your forefathers have done. Read on.
And their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governor shall proceed from the midst of them.
Go ahead.
And I will cause him to draw near.
Read.
And he shall approach unto me.
Go ahead.
For who is this that engaged his heart to approach me?
To approach unto me. Who is this that engaged his heart to approach unto me, saith the Lord? Read.
Saith the Lord.
Read.
And ye shall be my people.
He says ye, the so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're going to be God's people. Read.
And I will be your God.
Not everyone's God, brothers and sisters. Read on.
Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with a fury.
With a fury. Read.
A continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked.
It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. Of the wicked. That means that someone's going to get judged. The Most High is going to deal with someone.
Right.
And that is going to be the wicked and these other nations. Read.
The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return.
Read.
Until he have done it.
It says, the fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until this thing has been accomplished. Read.
And until he have performed the intents of his heart.
And until he has performed the intents of his heart. Read on.
In the latter days.
When?
In the latter days.
Most High told Jeremiah to write these things down because it's going to happen in the latter days. And guess what? We're the ones that are reading that thing today. Read on.
In the latter days, ye shall consider it.
So, Lord's will, brothers and sisters, that's my time right now. It's the latter days. We must consider what is written from the prophets, Christ, throughout the entire Bible. Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. Shout out to my reader and AV team. Shalom.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airways, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.